Good day students. Today we will discuss about lines of longitude or meridians. Let's discuss what is lines of longitude or meridians. The lines drawn from the North Pole to the South Pole is known as line of longitude or meridian. Lines of longitude or meridians. The lines drawn from North Pole to South Pole are called lines of longitude or meridians. The longitude running through Greenwich near London is marked 0. It is called the Greenwich meridian or the prime meridian. The longitude running through Greenwich Where is Greenwich? Greenwich is near to London. Is marked 0 degree. It is called Greenwich meridian or the prime meridian. It divides the Earth's surface into two parts. One is the eastern hemisphere and another is the western hemisphere. Like the equator also divides the Earth's surface into two parts, northern hemisphere and southern hemisphere, and the prime meridian divides the Earth's surface into two equal parts known as the eastern hemisphere and the western hemisphere. There are 360 degrees of longitude. There are 360 degrees of longitudes. 180 degrees of longitude east of prime meridian and another 180 degrees of longitude west of prime meridian. 180 degrees of longitude west of prime meridian. Let's see how the longitudes are drawn on the earth's surface. We know the shape of the earth's surface is spherical. Right, it is the earth's surface. We know the earth is slightly flattened at the two poles. Later, this is the I told the lines drawn from North Pole to South Pole are known as longitudes, and the prime meridian denotes the 0-degree meridian. It is the 0-degree meridian or the prime meridians. And we know that there are totally 360 meridians. If we draw the meridians like this, these are the meridians. This is 0-degree and prime meridian. This is 180-degree meridian. Like this, this is eastern hemisphere and this is the western hemisphere. From 0-degree, these are the east longitudes, and from 0-degree, these are the west longitudes. These are the west longitudes, and these are the east longitudes. From 0-degree, in the eastern hemisphere, there are 180-degree longitude, and in western hemisphere, there are 180 degrees of longitude. In western hemisphere, the number of longitudes is 180, and in western hemisphere, the number of longitude is 180. Totally, the number of longitudes are 360. Then what is grid? Latitudes and longitudes form a network of lines on the globe, which is known as grid. Latitudes and longitudes form a network of lines on the globe. Is known as grid. The point at which the latitudes and longitudes cross help us to locate a place. From that we know that to locate a place on the globe or the map, we have to know the degree of latitude and the degree of longitude of that place. See, this is the shape of the earth. We know that the latitudes are drawn from east to west. This is equator, this is Tropic of Cancer, this is Tropic of Capricorn, this is Arctic Circle, and this is Antarctic Circle, this is North Pole and this is South Pole. Like this, another latitudes are also drawn on the surface of the earth. These are the latitudes and these are the longitudes. Like this, the latitudes and longitudes form a grid or form a network of lines, which is known as grid. To locate a place on the globe or map, we have to know the degree of latitude and the degree of longitude.